Good afternoon, everybody. What a change in weather we have had between our sunrise and sunset safari, but welcome either way. We've started in a very windy spot, deep in the thickets on Djuma in the Sabi Sand Nature Reserve, and we are out in South Africa, bringing you a live safari from the African bush. My name is Tess, and behind the camera is Gert, and we'll be taking you out on your adventure here at Djuma today. And we've started off with what was a massive bird party, absolutely going wild. And we stopped because we know there was a leopard here this morning, and with so many birds that have been alarm calling, we thought maybe they've seen her moving through the grass. I'm hoping we're going to get lucky. It is a perfect spot for a young leopardess that's just become independent. Maybe we'll get lucky enough to spot her in these thickets.
Waiting in anticipation for our young 3-year-old plus a few months male leopard Maribye, which means of the rock, to return to the remains of a kudu. Now, he killed a young kudu yesterday morning, we believe, and he's gone through all sorts of antics to finally get it up into the tree there. Now you can just see it at the bottom of the screen. It is just the remains of this kudu carcass, and we're almost certain he's nearby, but we haven't been able to spot him.
Good afternoon everyone. We are with these beautiful guanas, animal that likes to survive with blood. Oxpecker, which are on the giraffe. They're busy trying to get as much as they can food, and also find quite a lot of hair that they can use as a cushion from the nests. For myself, this afternoon as a naturalist, Rexon is my name, and I got BK behind the camera. We are now slowly coming close to the lodge. The weather is very scary here. It's drizzling. It's drizzling at the moment, but we try not to go far. We'll stay in a very close range from the camp itself. If it do happens that spotting, will be in cover. Wonderful. You can see that female giraffe. You look at the ossicon, lovely. They have tufted hair on top. That is the sign of being a female. A male is bald on top of the horns. It almost looks like my head. You ever see my head? Very bald, you see? Yes. A busy road, grass doesn't grow. A man who thinks all the time is like a male giraffe. You always fight, you always think where might be females and able to service and make sure the generation of giraffe grows bigger and stronger. They are the zebra clearing. Of course, the population of warthogs in the area, it's really showing not really good. It could be the matter of clearings are not that much quite often to find them here. It might be further more to the east. Warthogs like an area where it's bushed, a clearing, and there's no much. Open trees, open terrain without trees is where the warthog do well. Where the short grass are, you tend to see them really love that area. It's one of the species that loved by lions, warthog mainly. Lions, leopards, they love warthog hunting in different locations. The meat can be so much tasty. I've seen quite a lot of lions hunting warthog, male leopard hunt warthog. I remember good hunter down in south, which is no longer in that area, Hukumuri, used to follow these guys quite a lot.
Now, I'm not trying to copy Rexon, but we have a bit of a roadblock. It's quite a substantial one, and there are just so many piglets. I don't know why everyone's running. Where are you guys running to? And the reason I wanted to show you is because I know Rexon was saying the population of warthogs in Pridelands is not so good. In Madikwe, my goodness, there are so many warthogs. It's unbelievable. I've never seen them in such high numbers before. piglets everywhere. And although they're acting a bit strange right now, it's not because of us, something else is spooking them. The they generally are very relaxed around vehicles, which is unusual. I can see now another Tony body, so I think this is an entire pride here. And they definitely made this kill last night at some point. And all that rain, all that thunder, all that lightning. It was like a disco in my room. The lightning was just flashing. Oh, it was so loud. I wonder if that will be the last sort of bit of rain for the summer. I mean, summer is coming to an end. I would say summer's ended. Or are we in store for more? Now, we're actually not too far away from the spotted hyena den that we used to show you. We're in that area of the reserve, so it'd be interesting to see if any of them make an appearance. Or is it not worth it? Do the hyenas hunt more here? That's what I'm starting to maybe suspect. Obviously, hyenas hunt anyway, they absolutely do. But I'm wondering, maybe they really, really hunt a lot more and don't rely on scavenging so much in this part of the world.
Panda, how does it feel to finally find a kudu up a tree? So everybody, this is not for sensitive viewers. There is a dead animal here in the tree, and I just must warn you, if it's not your kind of thing, please do look away. But this is the circle of life. We have a male leopard here. There's actually quite a lot of that carcass left. It's still draped over the branch. The head is actually hanging down on the other side. There's still a fair amount. He's managed to finally get it into a position. It doesn't seem like it's going to tumble down, but I think he's still holding on tightly. Maribye, you were just here the whole time, weren't you, watching us? And as soon as we left, you climbed up there. Yeah, I know you were. I know you were. He's like that. Hosanna wouldn't have done that. He was a young male leopard here years ago. He would have been up there immediately showing us his arboreal skills. Oopsie, don't let it fall. Is get into that awkward stage. I think it's always been an awkward stage, this kudu.
She is looking fantastic. Oh, bathroom break. So she was hiding here the entire time. She must have been, and she has decided... Sorry, I'm just turning the lights off while we approach her. She has obviously decided that this is the time. You all sorted, G? Wow. So she waited for the rain and the darkness. That's what she decided to do. She's magnificent. Oh, my favorite girl. Hello. So she's been walking square circles around us the entire evening. It's like she's thinking about her next move. So she's in a territory that she's very unfamiliar with. But I do want to say a massive thank you to every single person who's joined us for our sunset safari today. It's been an absolute treat. We've been very lucky all round, and I'm so happy that it paid off this evening with the lovely Ntsumi, young leopardess, the beauty that she is. That is so worth the patience pants. It's good when they pay off. But for anyone that wants to join us on our sunrise safari tomorrow morning, hopefully we manage to find her again, and we'll go and check on Maribye, I'm sure, the big male on his kudu kill. And I think it's going to be an amazing day regardless of what we find, but hopefully the leopard luck continues. From Gert and myself and the rest of the Safari Live crew, thank you for joining us. We'll see you at 6:30 a.m. Central African time for another day in the bush.